Okay guys, welcome back. Today we will be showcasing the Insta360 X5 coming from the X4, and there is some disappointment not in the X5. Well, yes, because the accessories are not backwards compatible from the X4. So I've done some thorough tests, and I do have some surprising news on some of it, they made a new quick reader for the X5. They made a new mic adapter for the X5, and I have the old ones here from the X4. So right here I have my new X5. I just want to show you guys these side by side. Of course, I don't have the lens protectors on this, so I guess to make this fair, let me take these ones off. And a lot of things have changed, like the placement. Of course, you probably watch so many YouTube videos. I don't want mine to be like anyone else's, but this is just an actual consumer. I actually bought all this with my own money. I was given nothing free. And yeah, I spent a lot of money on accessories with the X4, but then I read about all the upgrades. I may not even get those. So this has lens protectors too, which those from the X4 are not compatible. So that's not going to work either. They make it close, but it's close but no cigar, you know? So the accessories you definitely want to keep, because I have my thing up for sale, is obviously you want to keep all of your mounting tripods. Or selfie sticks, whatever the case may be. All that works. Plus they added the magnetic mount system. Yeah, the magnetic mount system that was from like the Ace Pro. I just want to come here. Let me pause this. So we have like this. I believe this is the official one. Is this going to go on there? That's crazy. Maybe not. Okay, so disregard that. And this is the Insta360. He had the little locking one. I thought it was this that it's compatible with. That's funny. It's not. So I totally thought that was what worked with it when I watched some of the other videos. It was not. So also, if you've bought the dive case, I'm putting the wrong thing. So you bought the dive case for the X4, don't even bother. It's not going to work. They make it just a little bit too, where the X5 is just a little bit longer. So you're just going to have to buy a brand new one, say goodbye to this, just sell this as a bundle with your old X4. Kind of a waste. Also, I want to say, I think the screen is you could get the X4 screen protectors at work. I have a third-party one that I put on my X5. That was for the X4, but it kind of moves around. I could kind of slide it around with my finger. So this is just going to be a temporary one until I get the official one. I'm waiting for some of these items to go on Amazon. I hate ordering from Insta360 and paying $18. You can't even get the dive case from Insta360 for the X5. It's out of stock. Surprise, surprise. But also, this video is more about all compatibility things. So I tried different ways of rigging up a way to get some of these devices to work. So this is something I recommend you buy. This is like a USB-C extension. Get one that does the full video and everything, full audio. Most of them would do that. This one says 8K, 10 gigabyte a second, something like that. They're cheap, $8 to $10. So I'm plugging that into the USB-C of my new X5. And the cool part, the X5 charges quicker. So I've done some thorough tests before doing this video. And it's very surprising what I have found. So, obviously they make a Insta360 X5 mic. I tried plugging in the old one. And I connected so many different things to the port and no dice. It does charge through it though, which is really strange. So this is rendered useless with your X5. Now what is super interesting, I was like, just what if? Obviously the quick reader, the X4 official quick reader, even when removing this door, which I'm not going to do again, I don't want to break anything, it doesn't attach. Of course, they made that all for marketing, but watch what's interesting. Listen to this. Well, hello, hello. Quick reader connected, it says. And it has an SD card. And it's showing me the time that I have left of recording. You can see that the quick reader is attached. Because watch when I unplug it. So the real question now is, so you could get this to work. You could get a shorter cable, something that just a little extension, USB-C, and you got your quick reader. Don't go buy a new $60 one. But what's interesting that I wonder, does the new one do transfer faster than the X4, like the X5 one? We need to look at the specs on that. I don't have all that info right now, but that's something. Get back to me in the comments. But yeah, so don't just get rid of everything yet. That's why we're doing some testing. And what's really cool, I have my Mayono, just some wireless headphones or microphone that is actually very decent sounding. And I tried plugging it in, using the adapter, and all that didn't work. But then I came to the conclusion, well, let me try this, or the ideal rather. So now that we have this plugged in, here's the adapter through Type-C. I'm going to plug this in. This is the X5 right here. And what do you know? You see that microphone? Microphone has popped up. See that on top of the screen? And I'm gonna get it where it actually works. Sometimes you gotta put this in the case and back out, and then it's gonna connect. But that's lit up, and there it is. I have the microphone. I tested it. You can see it now on the screen as I'm speaking. So you can use USB-C mics for the most part in here. What's also interesting, I hooked this directly from my Rodecaster Duo. I would like that would have been brilliant, but it was giving me problems. It said like the video stopped recording on this because it said there was a sound anomaly, which this doesn't give me the issue at all. It records. I'm recording right now. Let me get my gimbal to quit just following me, but we're recording, and as you can see, the green line on top, it's recording the audio directly into it like that. There's no issues, and playing it back, it's very clear, which the microphones built in on the X5 are very clear. But see, that is weird. I wonder if it's my SD card. Sometimes it's been doing that. I record something and just get this black screen. And then I can't even delete it. So while we're on here, let's actually try that again. I wonder if that's what's causing a lot of problems. So once again, we got the microphone recording, as you see. Test, test. What's this microphone? So I'll whisper test. Okay. Let's just test that it's working. I wonder if that's what's causing the problem. So that's very interesting, guys. Hold on a minute. Alright, guys, so actually it's not the microphone doing it. I think I have a bad SD card, which is a really expensive SanDisk one. So that's a bummer. Okay, we got the mic on there. I'm going to test it one more time. I formatted it again. Okay, so we got the video going, and I'm recording into this just to show you. Now it works. Okay, so we got the video going, and we're recording into this just to show you. Okay, so you can get different mics to work through the USB-C. Yeah, super strange. It works now. I recorded another video. It might have been when I hooked my Rodecaster, and then it said audio anomaly when I was recording, and I think that kind of corrupted some data, but I reformatted the card and it should be working now. I do want to do further tests to try to get my Rodecaster Duo to work. But anyways, so you can hook up mics like that. So that means this has audio pass through the USB-C. It has to. Maybe they didn't want you to know that, or I don't know. I was hoping they would just design it like that. That makes the most sense possible. Well, yeah, that's how the microphone thing would work, you would think, because it's just their little design is just to add the aux cable. But okay, now that I showed you guys these, I'm sure you watched tons of other videos, so I'm not going to keep boring you with the low light. Yes, the low light is much better. I went outside with both of them on my front porch, and yeah, it was a lot better. But you can see that in all those other people's videos. I just wanted to show you an actual, because I buy all this, like I said, with my own money. I don't do any promos, or I'm not sponsored by Insta360. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a worthy upgrade, but if you're really tight for cash, don't do it yet. You might wait for a sell on it, but it is better. You got those wonderful lenses that if you break them, that way you could go around without the lens protectors, which I don't think I'm going to buy for this, even though they're cheap, because it messes up a lot of footage in the sun, which I've had so much bad glare, and I tried all different ones with this. But anyways, guys, I hope this video has been insightful. So know that your X4 card reader can work, your quick reader. So you can record the stuff onto this and then have it on an SD card. I mean, you just find some way to plug this in, kind of like I did. Get a shorter one of these. I'm probably going to order a shorter one, and everything should work magnificently. All right, well, I hope this has been insightful, and God bless you guys. Have a wonderful night.